Hey everyone, and welcome to the Women of War podcast, where we dive into the untold stories of women's bravery, struggles, and resilience in the midst of conflict. I am your host, Megan, and together we'll explore the powerful narratives of women who've stood on the front lines, those who have been caught in the crossfires, and the lasting impact war has had on their lives. From ancient warriors to modern day heroes, we'll uncover the roles women have played in shaping history throughout war and peace. So grab your headphones and let's embark on this journey to hear the voices of women who fought battles both seen and unseen. Get ready for an eye-opening experience on the Women of War podcast. Welcome back to the Women of War podcast. Today we'll be talking about Hedy Lamarr, a trailblazer in Hollywood and technology. Let's jump right in. Early life and career in Europe. Hedy Lamarr, born Hedwig Eva Maria Kessler on November 9th, 1914, in Vienna, Austria, was a woman of extraordinary talent and beauty. Her early life in Vienna was marked by a privileged upbringing in a well-to-do Jewish family. Her father, Emil Kessler, was a successful bank director, and her mother, Gertrude, was a pianist. This affluent background provided young Hedy with access to high-quality education and cultural enrichment, which played a pivotal role in her later achievements. Lamarr's fascination with acting began early. In her late teens, she had enrolled in acting classes. Her striking beauty and talent soon caught the attention of the film industry. She made her film debut in 1930s, starring in German-Czech productions. Her role in the controversial film Ecstasy in 1933, where she appeared in a brief scene that was considered quite daring, brought her international attention. This exposure, although controversial at the time, positioned her as a rising star in European cinema. Escape to Hollywood and stardom. The political climate in Europe during the late 1930s became increasingly hard for Lamarr, both because of her Jewish heritage and her unhappy marriage to Friedrich Mendel, an Austrian arms manufacturer with ties to the fascist regime. Using her resourcefulness and determination, Lamarr escaped her marriage and fled to Paris, and eventually made her way to London. In London, she met MGM studio head Louis B. Mayer, who recognized her potential star power. He brought her to Hollywood, where she adopted the stage name Hedy Lamarr. Mayer marketed her as the world's most beautiful woman, and she quickly became the leading lady in Hollywood. Lamarr starred in a series of successful films throughout the 1940s, such as Algiers in 1938, Boomtown in 1940, alongside Clark Gable and Samson and Delilah. Her exotic looks and on-screen charisma captivated audience, establishing her as one of the era's most glamorous stars. The innovative mind behind the beauty. While Lamarr's success in Hollywood was remarkable, her contributions to science and technology are perhaps even more extraordinary. Despite her lack of formal science training, Lamarr possessed a keen intellect and a natural curiosity about how things worked. This curiosity, combined with a desire to contribute to the Allied war effort during World War II, led her to explore various technological ideas. Lamarr's most significant invention, developed in collaboration with composer George Antheil, was a frequency hopping spread spectrum technology intended to make radio-guided torpedoes more secure. The idea was to use a piano roll mechanism to switch between 88 different frequencies, making it difficult for enemies to force to jam the torpedoes. In 1942, they were awarded U.S. patent number 2292387 for their secret communication system. Unfortunately, the U.S. Navy did not immediately adopt the technology, and it delayed doormat for several years. It wasn't until decades later that Lamarr and Antillel's pioneering work gained recognition. The principles of frequency hopping laid the groundwork for modern wireless communication technology, including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. Today, Lamarr's invention is considered a crucial predecessor to many forms of secure wireless communication. Recognition and legacy. Despite her groundbreaking invention, Lamarr received little recognition during her lifetime. The prevailing gender bias of the era, coupled with her image as a glamorous actress, overshadowed her scientific contributions. It was only in the late 20th and early 21st century that her achievements in technology began to be acknowledged. In 1997, Lamarr and Antillel were honored with the Electronic Frontier Foundation, or EFF, Pioneer Award. Lamarr also became the first woman to receive, I hope I say this correctly, the Bubbly Ganas Spirit of Achievement Award, often referred to as the Oscar of Inventing. In 2014, she was inducted into the National Inventor Hall of Fame, cementing her legacy as both a Hollywood icon and a technological pioneer. Personal life and later years. Lamarr's personal life was tumultuously marked by 6 marriages and numerous affairs. Despite her success in film and her scientific achievements, she struggled with personal relationships and often felt underappreciated and misunderstood. Her later years were plagued by legal and financial troubles, including lawsuits over her autobiography, Ecstasy and Me, which she claimed contained fabricated material, in her final years. Lamarr lived in a reclusive life in Florida, communicating mainly by telephone, even with close family members. She passed away on January 19, 2000, leaving behind a complex legacy that blended the glamours of Hollywood with the rigor of scientific inquiry. Hedy Lamarr's life story is one of remarkable flexibility. She was a celebrated actress whose beauty captivated millions, yet beneath the surface, she was a brilliant inventor who laid the foundation for many modern communication technologies. Her contributions to science went unrecognized for much of her life, but in recent years she has rightfully been celebrated as a trailblazer in both the arts and technology. Lamarr's legacy serves as a powerful reminder of the multifaceted potential within individuals and the importance of looking beyond appearances to recognize true talent and integrity. This is Megan signing off with Women of Work Podcast. Don't forget to like, love, subscribe, comment, all those things. It really does help the podcast grow, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all.